I am standing up, Your Honour.
They come in all shapes and sizes.
I play as a front row forward. I sadly misjudged my shot and kicked him in the head instead.
A conversion of truth in Law and Disorder, Monday at 8.
Next night, Michael Barrymore's here to put more star turns through their paces.
Wednesday at 7, This Is Your Life. But who will be Michael Aspel's next victim?
Sister Aquinas, this is your life. Jimmy White, this is your life. George Melling, this is your life.
At 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, Robin Williams is here tonight. Wendy Moulton is joining us. You'll like her. Graham Taylor is coming in here to talk.
Being trapped by a crowd for the first time for 4 years.
Well, Joe Longthorne will be here as well.
Wednesday night from 7 on Westcountry.
It takes a blend of the finest quality beans to really make you feel at home.
Hi, Jonathan here. Missed you. Hope you made the right decision. See you tonight.
Hello, darling. Your dad and I will drop round tonight.
Mum, meet Jonathan, your future son-in-law.
Don't worry, Colin, it'll be there. DHL?
No problem, sir. Can do.
At DHL, we never forget that whenever we deliver your package, we are delivering something more important. Your promise.
New Theramed, toothpaste and mouthwash combined. It's liquid, but it doesn't drip. For care and freshness, New Theramed, toothpaste and mouthwash in one.
At Court's 5-star sale, we've cut many of our prices even further. And if you want to catch the best bargains, you'd better hurry.
Lovely.
Court's it is, at Court's sale.
The AGS consultant was first class.
With our 20 years of experience, people know where to come for their windows in the southwest.
Just talking about sensitive skin makes me go all blotchy. It may look fresh and smooth now, but if I can't use a normal moisturiser, what then? These days, I don't let it irritate me.
Oil of Ulay, hypoallergenic. Pure white, clinically proven to care for even the most sensitive skin. It moisturizes deep down whilst avoiding irritation.
After all, young-looking skin doesn't grow on trees.
Oil of Ulay hypoallergenic twice a day, because Ulay is young-looking skin.
Nescafe. It takes a blend of the finest quality beans to really make you feel at home.
Well, I'm sure you can find a couple of men you won't mind wasting.
They're brave, they're daring, they'll face any enemy, and they'll do anything for their country. Dan Aykroyd and Chevy Chase, alias
Emmett Fitzhume, Austin Milbarge.
in Spies Like Us, Sunday at 6:30.
Fun and games for this Saturday night now, provided by Michael Barrymore.
You're a little bit more excited than the others over there, girl, aren't you? Yes, you all right now? Oh, I don't know why we bother. I really don't. I've spent half hour now getting all this gear on, the tie. I've even cleaned my shoes tonight. Look at that. All the people have been sitting at home. I mean, nobody gets ready to watch a show. Do they say, oh, Barrymore's on? Do they? I'll put a tie on. They don't, do they? They'll come out, they say Barrymore's, oh, they'll come out with a little towel. And then, like, the kids will be down like this watching. And there'll be a few people taking exercises like that. I like him, he's all right. And they'll be all doing sorts of things. I mean, nobody bothers, do they? I mean, when the show's on, you say, Barrymore, she said, go and get a suit or something, put it on. Would you mind crossing your legs at home? Right, and I think it's time for my kind of people. Have a look at this. Now, my first guest tonight has had a bit of boyfriend trouble, but I've got a feeling that she can handle it. Please welcome Fiona Iverson. Here she is. Oh, there she is. Hello. You got to place quick, didn't you? Hey?
Yes.
Yes. How are you, Fiona?
I'm alright.
Good. And whereabouts are you from, Fiona? Where do you come from?
England.
England, do you? Who's this you brought with you?
Herrick.
Herrick? Oh. You know that film, Herrick the Viking? He's he's nice, isn't he? Is he a friend of yours?
Yes.
I see. And how long have you had a Herrick?
Oh, since I was 3.
And how old are you now?
6.
You've had him 3 years, eh? I see. And you're from Hull?
Yes.
And see, that's where you're from originally, isn't it? That's in England, isn't
Yes.
it? Right. And who are you with tonight? Who brought you here?
With my daddy and mummy.
I see. And how are they?
They're all right.
Are they?
They're not when we're at home.
Oh, they're not when you're at home?
No, because of my dog.
Well, why is that, Fiona? Why?
Because my dog is always barking. My next door neighbour's dog.
Oh, he's barking at the next door neighbour's dog. And why does that cause problems?
Because we get up with the barking.
But it's your dog that's doing the barking, isn't it?
Yes.
And Mummy...
Because our next door neighbour's is a Wickle dog and he does a small bark, but our dog does a big bark because he's a big dog.
Nothing like logic, is there, Fiona? Eh? So, what about you? What does your dog eat? What does he like to eat?
He likes curry and he also likes...
What?
He likes curry and cat food.
You've got a dog, he barks at the little dog next door. He's a pest for doing that. He eats cat food and curry. Have you had many problems with your life so far?
Yes, with my dog I have.
Yeah, it's a lot of problems, but you love your dog, obviously.
Yeah.
Do you? And what's your favourite television?
My favourite telly is Duckling Duck, Home and Away and Neighbours and Batman.
And have you got a favourite game that you like playing?
Yes, Mums and Dads. And sometimes I play outside.
Yeah, so there are a lot of mums and dads, is that right?
The dad, when I play outside, my dog's the dad and I'm the mum. But when I play inside, he's the dad and I'm the mum.
Oh, so what's one of these games go like? I mean, what would you do? Does he come in and...
No, not
No.
in the way it goes.
Let's
pretend that I've got people.
Right, let's pretend. We'll pretend like this is the house, right?
And I'm holding the hand.
Yeah.
And I'm crossing the
yeah.
wood.
And
and
who am I?
there.
Who am I?
You can be my father.
I'll be your father.
Right, and
I'd like to meet your mother. No. Okay. So I'm the dad. Who's he?
Right, and he's my husband.
He's your husband.
Right.
Off you go.
And I'm crossing the wood.
Oh, you're crossing the road. Mind the cars. You're so funny. What's so funny about that? You've got to mind the cars. Come on.
Right, and now I'm cross the wood, and I'm holding hands.
Yeah, do it round this way.
Right, and then you're the lollipop man.
Your father just now. Oh, it's your father just... You want me to...
Yeah, but people have got to have jobs.
People have got to have jobs. Oh, so your father... I'm your father, I'm a lollipop.
Yeah. And he's a policeman.
And he's a police... Okay, all right.
Let's pretend that there's a carrier. That I've got to mind it. Then I can cross. And he comes in when I'm... and he comes in...
It's all right. You stop. Right, okay.
And then he comes in, and I'm sat down doing the thing, and then he sits down.
Yeah, he sat down there. Yeah.
And I say, Jared, sit down. A different way. And he is there.
Yeah.
And then the children wake up, so I carry him and I go back in the cot, and he's fast asleep, and I'm awake.
Right.
Rocking the baby.
Right. And now, do you get into bed with Eric?
Well, sometimes.
You okay with me sitting beside you? You're quite happy? All right, now, we've got a microphone there for you. You pick it up. Don't lack any confidence, do you? What do you want to be when you grow up?
Barmaid.
Well, you've got enough rabbit for one, I know. Why do you want to be a barmaid?
Because my dad's, well, he wants to be a barmaid. Every time in the morning, he's sat down at the bar, cigarette, drink, paper, and I'm like...
Are you on something?
Oh, no, we're emptying the ashtray. Emptying the ashtray.
Oh, I see.
And
You just ruined my career, do you? All right, so you really want to be a barmaid, do you?
Yeah.
Nothing else you want to do at all?
Well, I would like to be everything in the world. Well, I would like to be a dog.
Right, would you like to sing for us now?
All right.
All right, then. Do you want... I'll look after your teddy for you, Eric. All right. I'll keep him here for you, shall I? OK. Fiona Iverson, ladies and gentlemen, sing for us The Singing Barmaid. Iverson. Now we've got two lads we met in Warrington. They're a musical duo, and no one's ever said, let's do it once more with feeling. It's Misprint. Here they are. Nice to meet you, lads. OK. Get yourself settled in. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
OK, and what's your names, first of all?
I'm Paul.
I'm Steve.
All right, Paul and Steve, and whereabouts you from?
West Midlands, Wolverhampton.
All right, and how long you been friends?
About 7, 8 years now.
7, 8 years.
OK, and where did you two first meet?
In a band before, actually.
Yeah. Oh, you've been in the band for a while, there's just the two of you. Well, we'll get onto that later. Yeah. We'll find a bit about you first. And what do you do for a living, Paul?
I'm a clerical officer for the Environmental Health Local Authority.
And what about you, Steve?
I'm a driver for the Parcel Force.
You what?
Driver for Parcel Force in Wolverhampton.
Oh, I see, yeah. And how did you start?
Well, as a
group,
said before, yeah, we were in a group. Steve started before me.
Yeah.
I got introduced and I ended up harmonising to the lead singer.
Right.
And then this came along and...
I was just going to get to that.
Yeah.
And what happened there,
Well, we did a tour in Scotland. We was in a rock and roll band and I was the kind of, myself and Steve were like rock and rollers kind of thing. Mucked about with the audience and whatever. And I caught glandular fever, which laid me in bed for about 6, 7 weeks. Out of that, they had a diagnosis that I had arthritis in my spine. And from then on, things went progressively worse. I couldn't move my legs very well, and now I basically can't use them at all now.
Yeah, so you ended up getting paralysed from the waist down from that. So just all started with glandular fever?
Started with glandular fever,
which doesn't normally go on to that sort of...
No, not really. I mean, it was a one-off.
No.
A one-off thing, you know, a chance in a million, but I got the chance. But you just take life as it comes and you just live it.
Yeah, I mean, I met you a couple of times in rehearsals and things like that, and you seem to have a great attitude about it.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can't just sit down and waste your life away and do nothing. You've got a friend of mine from a charity called Radar once said, disability doesn't mean inability. And I've got that in my brain.
Yeah.
And I just keep thinking that whenever I'm feeling a bit low and down.
Has he helped to look after you, does he?
Well, yeah, he does. He lifts me up, carries me around when we, you know, do our little stints here and there, like he helps me around.
And how'd you cope the other times? You live in a flat or a house?
Well, I live with my mum and dad at the moment. I
can
sort of get up and down the stairs myself.
Are they here with you tonight?
Yeah, they're in the audience.
In the audience. Well, they should be very proud of you because you've got a great attitude. I mean, it happened to you late in life and God forbid anything like that happens to any of us.
Well, he got knocked over a few
That's how we
months
decided to actually form.
Because we got that much bad luck together, we thought, well, we might as well. You know. He got knocked over.
But while he was having physio in hospital...
You got run over by a car?
I got knocked over and was laid in hospital for 3 weeks. And he used to come and visit me while he was going to physio. And he said, we joined it together.
Eh?
Sorry, we'd join and make a duo together.
I asked the actual surgeon who did his operation on his leg if I could borrow his spine.
I think it's about time that you had a bit of luck. We found you out on the road when we was filming My Kind of People. You just come up on the stage. Warrington, was it?
It wasn't Warrington,
You came to Warrington. Tore the place apart there. Not easy when we do those outside film bits. And we had no question about bringing them in to the studio. If you go and get yourselves ready, then they and everybody at home will be the judge as well, and I'll say no more about it. You go and get Steve and Paul, Misprint Duo. Go and get yourselves ready. All right, just move along the sofa here. So here to sing My Mother's Eyes, Misprint Duo. Here they are.
One bright and guiding line that taught me wrong from right. I found in my mother's eyes. Those fairy tales that she told found in my mother's eyes. Just like a wandering sparrow, one lonely soul, I walk the straight and narrow to reach my goal. God's gift sent from up above, of free, unselfish love I found in my mother's eyes. I found in my mother's eyes. Just like a wandering sparrow, one lonely soul, I'd walk the straight and narrow just to reach my goal. God's gift sent from God up above, of free, unselfish love I found in my mother's eyes. Oh, I found in my mother's
Okay, you happy with that? All right. Paul and Stephen, Miss Ritchie, I will see you after the break. See you then.
The washing up. Welcome back. Well, we have with us Mr. Cadbury's parrot.
Howard.
Of course. You are the anarchic face of these crispy, sugar-coated Cadbury's mini eggs.
It's just a roll. It's not really me.
Quite. They're filled with delicious Cadbury's dairy milk chocolate, of course. You seem to have calmed down somewhat.
Not really. It's just more of a shock when I go...
Everyone's talking about them. I love going to my friend William's house. His mum always gives us my favourite pudding, ambrosia creamed rice. Sometimes with jam, or with fruit, but especially just on its own. That's why he's my friend.
Made with full cream Devon milk, no other pudding has the creamy taste of ambrosia. Ambrosia, the cream of puddings.
Is that for you? Yeah. It's my new healthier lifestyle. Regular exercise, and the first step, Kellogg's Bran Flakes. Kellogg's Bran Flakes? Yeah. They're high in fibre and low in fat. Not bad. Right, let's get started. Hold this. Take that. Stick it. Not there. Found it. Well, aren't you going to try it out then? I don't want to overdo it on the first day.
Kellogg's Bran Flakes, a step in the right direction.
So it did turn into a cold after all.
Oh, Beach.
Sorry I'm late. Hamish had some bad sniffles in the Highlands.
What you want is some new Beecham's Hot Lemon. It's got something extra. A decongestant that cuts through that bunged-up feeling. It helps your sore throat and relieves your headache. Next!
Whatever you're called, you'll feel better with Beecham's.
2 weeks ago, we asked a regular Daz Automatic user to try a mystery powder instead.
I can honestly say it's brought it up a little bit better. I'd worn that the other day. I'd spilt wine on it. That came up quite well, do you know what I mean? And I only did this on a gentle wash. Hi.
Hiya. Now, you've been wondering what's in here. You used to use Daz.
Yeah.
You're willing to change now because this is so good.
Yeah.
New Daz Automatic.
All right.
And you think it's even better than the one you used to?
Definitely.
New Daz Automatic for better whites than ever, aren't they?
What are you doing talking about?
There's a camera in there. And still at the right price. Come on out.
So, there was a great civilization after all.
No one knows the tragic real cost of my court ordeal. But in tomorrow's Sunday Mirror, I'll tell you all about my secret heartbreak. Don't miss it.
My next guest earns a living by making faces, and he's got a good eye for a nose. Please welcome Dev Bajra. Here he is. How are you? Mr. Bajra or Dev? Can I call you? I can call you Dev. Sit yourself down. Make yourself at home. First of all, we better explain what you do for a living. What is your profession?
I'm a facial cosmetic surgeon.
Yeah.
So I alter people's faces.
That's right. Do you find that it's in everybody that they'd like to change something about themselves?
I think at some part of their life, yes, everybody's unhappy with something or the other. But it's the fright of having surgery that prevents them from having cosmetic surgery. And most people who do come and have cosmetic surgery have usually hesitated for about 2 years, and some even about 40 years.
Yeah, and the fright of the cost as well.
I don't think it's the fright of the cost, really. It's the fright of the knife.
Do men have it done? And
in this country, it's only about 5% of men.
Yeah.
But in the States, it's up to about 40%.
And then you do surgery as well, just not just for cosmetic. You do, like, save people's faces from terrible accidents and things like that.
Well, I do accident repair work, for example, scars.
Yeah.
And all. But most of the other work gets done in the National Health Hospital.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, how much would it be for like a nose job? I mean,
well, it'd be approximately about £2,000.
Yeah, I mean, where I was brought up, you can have a nose job done, what, 2 seconds?
You still can.
You still can. Now, I know this is a fascinating subject to a lot of people, and is there any lady that has ever thought about having plastic surgery? You've got one of the top surgeons here. Where? A young girl like you?
My bags. I've got really bad bags. Under my eyes.
Do you want to come over here? All right. Just sit. What's your name? Hi, Lisa. Sit yourself down. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going out with you before the knife. That's it. And now we've got a young lady. Any gentleman at all? It's bloke up there pointing to something. What are you pointing at? You pointed to your mate. You went. What's that, a brain removal you want?
He's got a big forehead.
Well, you can't do anything about the forehead, can you?
No, you just calm the hair down.
Oh. just go a bit forward. Is there anything you like done?
Nah, I'm perfect.
All right, let's see if you're perfect. Let's have a look at you. Just wait there a second, Deb. What's your name?
Paul.
Paul. All right, Paul, sit beside Mr. Bajra. That's Dev. Okay, Dev's Paul.
All right, actually. How do you do?
Yeah. Hold that, Paul, so you can see. So what do you do, Paul? What do you do for a living?
Postman.
Postman. So you're quite happy with as you are? Yeah. Right, OK, that's fine. Just stay there, perfect. So what... Now, ask the doctor... No, it's Mr. He's a surgeon, yes.
Put it this way, like, they're really dark there, and everyone takes a mick at me, calls me suitcases and things like that. So...
Well, this is a pad of fat, and it's inherited. And it probably swells up quite a bit first thing in the morning.
Yeah, I have that problem. How about you, Paul? Yes, get that swelling in the morning, do you?
First thing in the morning, yeah.
First thing in the morning, yeah. Surprised, do they swell up in the morning, then? You look great to me. Does it... You see, everybody's like... Yeah, because you look in the mirror like that, and nobody... if you hadn't have said anything, I wouldn't have said she's got... Do you notice it? Do you know what she's on about?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's got little pads of fat here.
Oh, yeah, I can see them now.
That's a big makeup hide, isn't it?
No, it just... Oh, is it here? Doesn't have... How old are you?
18.
18? So what would you actually do, Mr. Basra, to...
What we would do is to make a cut just below the eyelashes.
Have you got a pencil?
Yes.
Here's a real one. This is not a gag.
Just below the lashes, going all the way across there.
Yeah. Does that come off, that pen?
No.
Yeah, you make a cut where?
Just below the lashes.
Yeah.
Going across there. Lift up the skin and the muscle. The fat underneath there. We remove that and then stitch it back. It's quite a simple operation. You do it in the morning, you go home in the afternoon.
And is there anything else that...
How much would it cost?
Do you mind?
No, it would cost about £1,100.
I'd rather have holiday.
You've got to get a tan on him, can't you? You're better with a tan. So, I mean, if you meet somebody who's got a few bob, and then, would you have it done then?
A sugar daddy, yeah.
You need a sugar daddy?
Yeah.
So what do you call a sugar daddy? What sort of person would you go for?
They ain't got to be old, just got to have money and a bit older than me. I like mature men.
Oh.
So get older.
Do you?
Mature, yeah.
Yeah. How mature do you like them?
In their 20s, usually, or older.
Mature? How old do you think I am?
About 36. It's grey hairs here, they give you away.
Give me away?
Yeah, but you're good looking, though.
No. She's lowered it down to 36 now. So you could stretch to 36, could you?
Yeah, just for you, though.
Well, you're a really nice girl. It's nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Vauxhall.
Oh, you're not far up the road, are you?
No.
Every time I'm driving through Vauxhall, I look for your eyes, eh? OK, and I hope you do meet your sugar daddy and you spend it on what you want to spend it on. Right. And you go and sit back there and watch the rest of the show. And nice to meet you as well, Paul. Thank you very much. Thank you. Nice to meet you. OK? Thank you. Now, a lady who used to go topless until she found a new man in her life, here's Miss Lorri Lee. Here she is. How are you, dear? I'm sorry, I sat before you. I apologise.
It's good to see you.
Nice to see you.
It's good to be here.
Thank you very much indeed. We're getting on well here, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
And you married?
Yes, I've been married, wait for it, 4 times.
4 times?
Yeah, I'm on my 4th husband. I always tell him he's my present husband, just to keep him in his place.
Now, when did you start in show business?
Well, 62 years ago, when I was 5 years old. It's a long time ago.
It's a long time ago, yeah. And was it a family business?
Well, yes, because my grandmother was a Gaiety girl, and my mother was a soubrette, and it sort of followed on that I had to go into show business.
Soubrette is...
Song and dance.
That's right,
Song and dance girl.
know, yeah.
And it sort of followed on that I had to go into show business, you see. And when I had a bad start in life, because, you know, when I was born, I was a love child, you see. That's what they call them today, love childs.
Oh, you were? So that was, I mean, in those days, I mean, it had to be kept all quiet.
Had to be kept very secret, yes, because my mother had a very big love affair with a very famous man. Well, he wasn't famous then, he was young like her. She was only 17, and he later became the famous band leader, Billy Cotton. Wakey, wakey.
Oh, really?
Yes, he was my dad. Bless him.
Wakey, wakey.
Wakey, yeah, wakey, wakey. That's right.
That's it, the band nearly started up then. That's right, Trevor. Wakey, wakey. Somebody stole my girl. Somebody stole my... Okay, take it easy. That's right.
I'm very proud of him. I'm very proud to be his daughter.
And did you ever meet him?
Oh, yes. I sort of was brought up going to see him, and I knew him as Uncle Billy all my life, right up until I was, you know, sort of teenage and 20 years old. And I thought he was just a family friend. I didn't know he was my dad. And then my mother was dying, and she told me then, when she was dying, that Billy Cotton, whom I'd always known as Uncle Billy, was my father.
He had a great personality.
Oh,
he always seemed to just, you know, run the shows of everything that was happening there, and then I didn't know if it did
People
or not.
still remember him. They still love him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so you then went on, carried on in the business?
I went on. I've done everything, you know. I've done concert party and summer seasons and review and
And I believe you were topless as well. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness, yes. But that was a different me. That wasn't me.
Oh,
I see.
Yeah.
I'm a different
But
me now.
if you don't want to talk about it, I don't mind.
No, I don't mind. I mean, I remember it, but I'm a different me now because I'm not the same me as I was then. See, I had this costume with all little bells, and I sang the Tinkle Bell song. And I had bells at strategic points. And the more bells I took off, the more I revealed.
How many bells did you start with?
Well, no, you started off with lots of bells all over, you know. I mean, sort of bells on the sleeves and on down there and everywhere, and, you know. And then they finally got to the last two bells.
They must have known you were
Guess where the last two bells were?
On the end of your elbows? No, I see. So...
But you see, I remember.
You must have made a racket on the side of the stage. You must have known.
Yeah.
They said, oh, the bell girl's coming in. All right.
Well, it'd have to be little bells, wouldn't they? I mean, I could walk around like this.
You can. What happened then?
I got into drugs and drink during the swinging 60s, you know, and...
You've been around a bit, girl, haven't you?
I was a bit of a reprobate, you know. Then, quite recently, not very long ago, about 8 years ago, when my ex-husband left me for this other lady and I was suffering with a broken heart, I reached out for God, and I found the Lord Jesus Christ. Yes. I found the Lord, and I became a born-again Christian. You don't believe me?
I do believe it. I'm trying to work out, what are you laughing at?
I just can't imagine it, but it's true.
Where are you up to, the bells, or are you on... You're on the third, fourth husband?
No.
Come on, Lorri.
So, I'm born again,
It's nothing if you can't laugh at life.
No, I've got to laugh.
Yes, but you've had such a...
So I'm born again.
When did this did you go somewhere, or...?
No. One day I was sitting one Sunday morning and I hadn't wanted to go to church, and all of a sudden, it didn't seem real to me, but that particular moment in the church, it became real, and I suddenly saw Jesus, and I walked home, and I didn't walk home, actually, I floated home. About 6 foot. I love him. About 6 foot off the ground, you know?
You were stoned again.
I was.
You obviously, it meant a lot to you.
It does. He changes everybody's life.
Yeah, he did it for you, did he?
He did it for me. He does it for everybody.
Well, can you do something for us
Praise
now?
God.
Can you go and sing for us?
Yes, I'd love to.
Okay, and you go over there and get ready. Lorri Lee, ladies and gentlemen. There we are. Go enjoy yourself. There we are. gentlemen, Miss Lorri Lee.
The French are glad to die for love. They delight in fighting duels. But I prefer a man who lives and gives expensive jewels. A kiss on the hand may be quite continental, but diamonds are a girl's best friend. A kiss may be grand, but it won't pay the rental of your humble flat, or help you at the automat. Men grow cold as girls grow old, and we all lose our charms in the end. But square cut or pear-shaped, these rocks don't lose their shape. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Tiffany! Cartier! Black Star, Ross, Gore. Talk to me, Hattie Winston. Tell me all about it. There may come a time when a lass needs a lawyer, and diamonds are a girl's best friend. There may come a time when a hard-boiled employer thinks you're awful nice. But get that ice or else no dice. Ease your guy when stocks are high, but beware when they start to descend. It's then that those louses go back to their spouses. Diamond, diamond. I don't mean rhinestone, but diamonds are a girl's best friend.
We'll see you after the break. Ta-da! Bye, Lorri.
And the electric clock at Anfield is ticking down the time. Only a few seconds left in what is quite frankly...
What would you say if we told you that a 3-minute national weekend call now costs only 10p?
Amazing! Amazing! A goal in the dying seconds of injury time!
Liverpool won.
Southern softies didn't.
I didn't see it. Then let me take you through it.
The game was a game of two halves, dominated by Liverpool in both of them.
The game played out in front of a packed Anfield.
A national weekend rate, only 10p for every 3 minutes.
Cadbury's Time Out is the wafer break with a layer of flake. So, when you take a break, take a time out. Billy takes time out.
Do I owe you? You don't owe me. Do I owe you?
That we
Show me. 'Cause I pay my bills directly.
With direct debit, regular bills are paid automatically.
No sweat.
You won't forget vital bills, and you can spread hefty bills.
Spread them bills, honey. You don't owe me. 'Cause I pay DD.
Ain't no IOUs when you pay DD.
Now at MFI, 44 kitchens are at sale prices, but that's only half the story. Hygiena's new Contour Beige style comes complete with oven, hob, extractor, sink and taps and costs under £600. Schreiber's new Kendall style comes complete for under £800. Get the complete picture at the MFI sale. It's on now.
Now for fantastic looking hair. A breakthrough by L'Oreal. New Elsev Care Mousse Non-Rinse Conditioner. After every shampoo, discover the first care conditioner in a mousse. And you don't have to rinse out. So you can detangle and perfectly condition in an instant. Now my hair is softer, shinier. Elsev Care Mousse Conditioner makes my hair light and bouncy.
New Elsev Care Mousse Conditioner by L'Oreal. Instantly beautiful hair without the rinse.
I never expected that. I never expected that.
Our 1,000th customer. Free drinks for life.
Oh, that's...
When life exceeds your expectations, you'll need a building society that exceeds them too.
And I never expected that.
Birmingham Midshires will exceed your expectations.
Here we go, late coach party. Right. Excuse me. Hello. Hiya. Wait. How are you? How are you, though? Yeah, where you been? Hey? Traffic. Oh, my God, hello. I've got a seat for you. OK, this way, please, for the seats. Thank you, this way. Down here, please, for the seats. Thank you. Right the way through. What happened then?
Stuck in the traffic coming up.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Pain in the neck, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, Pop, where are you going, Pop?
Down there.
Come on, then. Off you go. Hey?
Where are we going?
I don't know, love. You got the tickets. Huh?
It's Lorri.
Yeah, that's me, yeah. What do you want?
Nothing. Take us to our seats.
What?
Follow you to the seats.
What? What, love? Did you... You've had enough problems without me. Oh, thanks a lot. We've got them all in now. Yes, you comfortable? Yes. So, good night and God bless from me. Right, everybody back on the bus for this week's My Kind of People. First stop, Aberdeen. We're all doomed.
And I don't give a damn how I love to moonshine. I've such a lot of love I've got to give. Let me live. Let me
Music all around us, time is short among us. Love is in the air, and friends are everywhere. Music all around us, time is short among us. Love is in the air, and friends are everywhere. And so, to the
Oh, the shark has pretty teeth, dear, and it shows them pearly white. Just a jackknife, it's old MacHeath, dear, and he keeps it out of sight. Remember that wonderful time, baby, my baby, took my hand and threw it to me, baby, my baby. Preacher, you said I do. I couldn't say a word 'cause I was thinking of you. But all I could do was stand there, paralyzed, baby, my baby. You go, baby. All I could do was stand there, paralyzed.
If you've got something you can do, sing, dance, tell a good story, why not let us know? And you could be sitting right there with me doing this to you. Hey, yo, huh. And here's the address to write to. Barrymore, London Weekend Television, the London Studios, London SE1 9LT. That's Barrymore, London Weekend Television, the London Studios, London SE1 9LT. My final guests tonight are from a land far to the east, a land of folklore and legend. Yes, Nottingham. Please welcome the Chuplak Ukrainian Folk Dance Company. Here they are. Sit yourself down. Well, it's very energetic, isn't it?
You think so?
I think so. I know so. We're going to find out in a bit. Now, your name is?
Stefan Chuplak.
Chuplak. So the group's named after you.
That's right.
And you, they're all Ukrainian from Ukraine origin?
No, not all from Ukraine. In fact, not one of them are from Ukraine.
Ah.
That's because most of them were born here in this country, and the rest are non-Ukrainian at all. Have no link at all with Ukraine. No parents and no birth links whatsoever.
Right. And Ukrainian yourself?
Well, I was born here.
Oh.
But I was born here in this country. My parents are Ukrainian.
Right.
And but I do feel Ukrainian in myself, in my own right, in the fact that I promote it and I stand by this.
Is it a slight accent? Is that?
Yes, it's a Lancashire accent.
Oh, is it? Oh. It's that image you get of somebody, you're in the full outfit and that.
Oh, it's mixed with a little bit of Yorkshire and a little bit of London, and, you know, we've travelled
and a little
quite
bit
widely.
of Ukraine.
Absolutely.
And it's not anything to do with Russian dancing at all.
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, this is a sort of misconception by many people. For many years, lots of people have sort of, whenever they've seen this sort of dancing, they've said, oh, straight away, this is Russian dancing. But it's not. There is a distinctive style between Russian dancing and Ukrainian dancing.
Yeah, which we'll see in a short while. They're not all professional, are they?
None of them are professional dancers.
Yeah, I need to make that point because this is another one of those routines I'm going to try and join in. And I must say, out of all the routines, I've done some very difficult routines the last couple of series we've done on this, but I would say this physically is the hardest one. So we're going to do the routine now.
Yes.
You go over and get ready, and I'll give you an introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, Stefan Chopla.
Right, now, as they say in Nottingham, Rasma, Trey, Ta, Tan, Tuimo!
Jamaica, please, for my...
A new look to next Saturday night finds Barrymore back slightly later at 7:15, and then at 8:15, Beatles about.
He'll always be there, that voice whispering in my ear.
A series of attacks on women lead to urgent inquiries for Jack Frost.
I'll catch him. No one controls me.
But the abduction of a schoolgirl puts Frost under further pressure.
There's a lot of public concern, Jack.
There's a monster out there. I want him caught.
A race against time for David Jason in A Touch of Frost. Sunday at 8:50.
My brother Melvin needs these double-action lockets. Phew, bless you. Thank you. He needs them because his nose is blocked. Yes. And because his throat is very sore. Yes, very sore. Phew, bless you. Thank you. Fortunately, double-action lockets tackle both of his symptoms. Yes. The penetrating menthol helps clear his nose, and the strong liquid centre soothes his throat. Double-action lockets. Phew, bless you. Thank you. Lockets help clear your nose and soothe your throat.
This week in Sunday Magazine, free with the news of the world, experience the magic of Disney videos with this special pull-out. The history of Mickey Mouse, some of the great moments in Jungle Book, a Disney calendar, and a free enamel Aladdin badge for every reader. The wonderful world of Disney videos, free in the news of the world this Sunday.
After eating, plaque acid can increase the risk of tooth decay, but chewing Orbit or Wrigley's Extra for 20 minutes stimulates saliva, which helps nature fight plaque acid attack.
Will I have what I call a good appetite?
Everything in moderation.
Buy it at the shop. So, who needs this? I can't believe it's not butter.
Made with buttermilk for a fresh butter-like taste, they say.
They say. It's high in polyunsaturates, low in saturates, and has virtually no cholesterol.
No.
Are you scoffing something, Valerie?
I can't believe it's not butter. Can you?
A spurned lover seeks revenge on his ex-mistress.
Put out the light, and then put out the light.
His dastardly mission ends with an unexpected shooting. But just who shot who? In Brighton, the discovery of a mutilated body leads the police to a prime suspect.
Anyway, she's gone now. Good riddance.
Will a jury convict a compulsive liar who craves notoriety? In Suspicious Circumstances, Tuesday at 9.
There are kingdoms of conflict on Channel 4 while Jessica's on the trail of murder.